Sonic. We all know who he is. Even if you never played his games, you know who he is. And if you don't, you have to be an infant or something. I don't know. I know we all heard this before, but Sonic dethroned Mario. For a little bit, but still. That's a pretty big deal. With the release of Sonic 1, which is just okay in my opinion, but that's for another video, he became a pop culture phenomenon. And he just kept coming. Pause. With the release of Sonic 2, CD, 3, and Knuckles, which were all great, except for CD, never played that one. But after 3 and Knuckles, what we dubbed the classic era came to a halt. Until 2017 with the release of Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania, the best Sonic game, and if you don't think it is, it's okay. You can have an opinion, even if you're wrong. Nah, but in all actuality, the game received high praise upon release. But how does it hold up today? Well, let's find out. The game starts out with Sonic and Tails cruising in a plane headed back to Angel Island. This is obviously mimicking Sonic 3's intro, except this time, Knuckles doesn't beat the shit out of Sonic. Eggman is seen holding the Phantom Ruby, which has powers to teleport people. And that's exactly what Egg shit does. You are transported to the first zone of the game, Green Hill Zone. Now this is an all-time classic. Everyone knows Green Hill Zone. It made its debut in Sonic 1, and that's a big part of why Sonic is so successful. Green Hill is beautifully designed with alternate routes and a ton of secrets. This is the perfect introduction to play around and just get a feel for Sonic's physics and how the rest of the game will play like. Sonic is about going fast as shit, and this level shows that wonderfully. Has loops, slopes, and whatever this is called. And the music is fantastic. It has an upbeat tone that just makes you want to go fast. This level looks amazing. The artist really did his thing with this one. I have to tell the game to chill out. I'm taken, pervert. The bosses are okay, but like Sonic isn't known for its bosses, you know? But I will give credit to Act 2 because it's the final boss from Sonic 2 and it shows that Sonic's growth and it touches my heart. Next, you are taken to Chemical Plant Zone. Chemical Plant Zone takes place in, you guessed it, a chemical plant. The zone keeps the speed going. The screen can barely even keep up sometimes. You run on whatever these things are. I don't know, tubes maybe? Aesthetically, this level looks good, especially the lean. And the lean is what I couldn't pass as a kid. But now, I've conquered the lean and harnessed its power, and now, I love the lean. This level is a step up in difficulty, but in no means a hard level. To me, Act 2 is where this level shines. They have the injections, DNA shit, and this purple sticky thing. It does last a while if you don't know what you're doing, but, I mean, just get good. The music is such a gem. You listen to this while you run, you're gonna be faster than light itself. Don't quote me on that. The first act's boss is okay in my opinion, but the second act's boss is the star of the show. It's a reference to Mean Bean Machine, and I love it. Now, I remember playing this one as a kid on Sonic 2. I can never get past it though, and that's totally not due to me, you know, being a dumbass. It's cause, bad level design. Yeah, that's good. But now that I've grown into this absolute badass of a man, I can get through it no sweat. Anyway, that's it for this level. Next, we're taken to the game's first original zone, STUDIOPOLIS. What a level. I can just sense the passion behind it. It's filled with a lot of little Easter eggs and references to other things from the Sonic universe. This is a movie-based zone, as you can tell. I mean, the names do a pretty good job of telling you the theme of the zone. Green Hill, you're in some green hills. Chemical plant, you're in a chemical plant. You get the point. You got lights, cameras, and a whole lot of action, which takes me to the music. See what I did there? The music is great as always, but I will say that the first act song is way better than the second act. Don't quote me, don't at me, I don't want to hear it. Look, I'm gonna just be honest here. I wasn't a fan of Act 2, okay? I don't know why, maybe something's wrong, I just don't know why, okay? I know, I'm professional, okay? So your opinion doesn't matter, because I'm professional. I like both of the zone's bosses, but I think the first one is the best. You're constantly moving and that equals excitement. None of that waiting around bullshit. This is Sonic, bitch. We run on this motherfucker. The second one is fine. I mean, egg fuck just changes the weather and that's about it. Next, we're taken to Flying Battery Zone. Ooh, this zone. Now this one is my least favorite of the whole game. Look, it's not bad or anything, it's just not my favorite. The environment is okay, you know, the sky is cool. Act 2 does look pretty cool though. I like the rain. It's pretty. I do like the magnets. I mean, it's fun to be upside down. I do it all the time. I'm a real upside down kind of guy. Look, honestly, not much to say about it. It's not horrible, it's just not my favorite. I need to emphasize that. Now the music though. That shit is banging. The bosses are alright. I mean, they're not that cool. You got a magnet and you got a spider and that's it. Anyway, let's go to the next zone, please. Next, we're at the game's second original zone, Press Garden. This level looks so good. I love the ice aesthetic. The first act, you're in like a factory or some shit. It's a lot more closed, if that makes sense. Act 2 is where this starts to look great. It's just so pretty, honestly. My first time playing, I actually just glossed over this one, but now it's one of my favorites. Act 1's boss is dog shit. You have to wait a lot, and I hate that. Not in my Sonic game. Act 2, however, now this is a fun boss. It's a ninja, and ninjas are cool. The music is great, obviously. I mean, it is Sonic. Come on, what more can I say about the fucking music? It's just a jam. Next, we're taken to Stardust Speedway. This one takes place in a Stardust. I don't know where I'm at. As the name suggests, we go fast as shit in this zone. Not really in the first act, but the second one, holy shit. I honestly love this zone, and they ended it off with the best boss in the game. But before we get to that, let's talk about the zones first. As I said, you go hella fast here. Like, this level really complements Sonic's speed so well. It's a blast, honestly. I like these little rocket things. When we grow plants, I just love it. First act's music is calm, and that fits well, honestly. Second act's music is fast paced, which also fits well. It's just so fucking good. Act 1's boss is nothing special. It's slow, and you wait around a lot, but Act 2 is a whole different story. You face off against Metal Sonic. I absolutely love this boss fight. It's fast-paced, exciting, and it's all accompanied by one of the best tracks in the game. I love this song so much. We're getting married next week. It starts off as a race. You're versing Metal Sonic, 1v1, going fast. Next, you're in some weird chambered shit. Pretty sure it's a reference to Knuckles Chaotix. And you have to beat that ball thing and you have to hit it into him. Next he turns giant. That's where I had some trouble, but, you know, I knew how to whoop his ass. But yeah, this is my favorite boss fight of the whole game, if that wasn't clear enough. Next, we're headed to HYDROCITY, or however the fuck you say it. This is the water level of the game. Uh-oh. Scary stuff, risky business. And honestly, This level is great. The water isn't even that big of an issue. Sure, it's slow, but if you're good at the game, you'd barely go in it. This level takes place in some ancient ruins that have been submerged by water. And you're telling me that people used to live here? How did this happen? We need the answers. What is an angel island? I feel like I'm starting to repeat myself, so let's speed this up. Music, fantastic. Level design, great. Bosses are okay. Well, except for this one. It's pretty cool. But yeah, HYDROCITY, however the fuck you say it. Great water level. And I hate water levels, so that's saying something. Next, you're taken to the game's third original zone, Mirage Saloon. AKA my favorite zone in the whole game. It's weird. It's my favorite level, but I don't got much to say about it. I always love the old western sort of thing. It's cool because you can actually see the next zone in the background. Thought that was a nice little touch. My favorite music track from this zone is the Knuckles version. It's a straight up jam. It's like an old western X hip hop shit. First act, you're on a plane, you and Tails just cruising through the desert. What gets better than this? Second act though, way better in my opinion because it's an actual level. I mean, first act, you do stop by on a train. That's pretty cool, but still, second act, word shine. Act 2's boss is pretty good. It shows 3 obscure Sonic characters that have been forgotten for years. But yeah, my favorite zone in the whole game. I love everything from the music to the overall level design. I just love the western aesthetic. Next, we're shot into the background of the map to Oil Ocean. The music hit me hard first time playing this zone. I don't know why, I just was not expecting that. First act is cool. I like the little fire effect that happens when you have the shield. Act 2 is pretty unique because it's cloudy and it's hot. It actually looks pretty cool. First time playing this one, I was kind of intimidated, not gonna lie. This zone takes place in an oil plant, obviously. Act 1, it's a normal little ride, you know what I'm saying? You got your platforms that lift up because of jet fuel or some shit. Don't ask me. I didn't make it. After you beat Act 1's boss, which is just fucking pathetic. I mean, look at this guy. Don't tell me he works here, because if he does, we in trouble. All he does is throw a wrench at you and lift you up, but you can avoid all of that in the first 10 seconds. Anyway, after you beat him, his explosion actually, causes a reaction. And that's why Act 2 gets all cloudy, dark, and serious. This, I love the atmosphere. You gotta pull on these little psh things, and that's how you fix it. What else? Oh yeah, fuck this octopus. That's it. That's all I have to say. Next, we're taken to Lava Reef. So here's a fun fact. There's lava. Riveting dialogue, I know. Made it myself. This takes place in some caves. And you can tell because there's lava, so that means we're pretty deep down. But honestly, this zone to me marks the beginning of the end. Because when I see lava, it means risky business. Shit's getting juicy. The music is just so fucking catchy. Like, holy shit. Act 2's song makes me sad and happy at the same time. I don't know, it's weird, but it's this part right here. I guess it's just that guitar work, but I don't know, it's good. I don't really like Act 1's boss, because, you guessed it, there's a lot of fucking waiting. Thankfully, however, Act 2's boss is pretty good. You have the hard-boiled bitch fuck. It's the purple one. And they're in a little hot shot. It's kind of like it reminds me of a roller coaster. Because it's like, vroom, vroom, you know what I mean? Let's just go to the next zone. Next, we're taken to Metallic Madness. First thing I gotta say is, Tiny Sonic. That's it. We can go to the next zone. Next, we're taken to... Nah, I'm just playing. I love Metallic Madness Zone. I like how you can go in the background. Pleasing. This is honestly a great challenge. Like, I just love this level. I feel like if you're really good at it, you can go fast, which I guess you can say about all the old school Sonic, but whatever. I don't give a shit. My review, you just sit back and watch. I know I probably sound like a broken record, but whatever. I don't give a shit. The music is so fucking good. I cannot stress that enough. And I might be one of the only nerds. Nerd. Let's face it, I'm not the only one who likes this music. Everybody loves this fucking music, and if you don't have ears. The bosses are pretty cool. I mean, the first boss is the final boss from Sonic 1. I mean, slow at first, but second, you know, once it gets all red and flashing, it gets a little more exciting. Second one, a little more, you know, interesting with the little tiny ones, and it's like one of those gumball machines I never had a quarter for. But yeah, pretty great level. I like how at this point you can tell you're getting closer to Eggman because of just how robotic and industrialized everything is now. Because like if you look at the first zone, which is Green Hill, it's nothing but nature. Then now you're here and you're just surrounded by all these mechanisms and shit. I don't know. It's pretty cool. But yeah, speaking of getting closer to Eggman though, takes us to our next zone. Titanic Monarch. You can just tell this zone is serious just by the music. This is it. Everything you've done came to this. Sonic is ready. This zone is great. It's a little long, but it's still great. I mean, come on. It's the final one. Gotta give it a little pass. You can just tell this is Eggman's base. I mean, look at all these mechanisms and contraptions and all this mechanical shit. You have these fucking gravitational orbs. I'm pretty sure he's getting all this power from the Phantom Ruby. All of this leads to the final boss. Eggman is in some weird robot that he made. It kind of reminds me of a Slinky if I'm being honest. But anyway, let's continue. This is one of those boss fights that gets easier the more you go. This boss fight really is kind of challenging. I had a little trouble the first time I played it. I died quite a lot if I'm being honest. Okay, look, it was only because he gets his two fucking Phantom Ruby-fied hands and he teleports you to the other robot shits. That's what I had trouble on, okay? I'm not bad at the game, I promise. But yeah, you beat him and that's it. You beat the game. But, uh-oh. I forgot to mention something. The Chaos Emeralds. Oh shit, Super Sonic boss fight, flying and shit. Everything is here. This is the true final boss. It is a badass way to end this. I mean, what a reward. Super Sonic, I mean, it's a knockoff of Super Saiyan, but Super Sonic, now this was the best ending they could have done for this game. It is exciting, fast-paced, all that shit that I love from Sonic. Perfect. But yeah, that's Sonic Mania. I love it, and I replay this game literally all the time. It's in my top 10, honestly. Like that's how much I loved this game. The only thing I would like better is if there was a more original zone and we didn't really have to rely on the old ones as much. But hey, maybe in the sequel. If there is a sequel. Sega, please. But hey, I'm just a nobody. Go play the game for yourself. You won't regret it. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all next time.